shit. This 1,000. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Shit, you coming? Spin the check and get it right back.
All right, let's go. Okay, we've moved into the lead. You got 10 kills left. Only 5 kills left.
You're wiping the floor with them. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Eazyy TV bringing you guys another Division video. Today I have part 2 of my Lone Star build. I brought you guys a 6-piece classified. Today I'm bringing a 5-piece classified. This is a PvP build. I also tried this in PvE and it's actually pretty good, but I will make major adjustments if you're going to use this in PvE as well. Also, before I even get into the build video, the way that I have the build set up, it's good for Dark Zone right now. If you decide to play Skirmish or Last Stand, you have to spec into Stam a little bit more just because of the talent. So I'm running Unforgiven on 1, and you know, with the big Alejandro, you can't get it in the 3rd slot for it to be unlocked for free. So you have to have around like 4,700 and some change Stam to actually unlock Unforgiven. So if you're using Unforgiven, just know you spec more into Stam. But I don't have a gun where I want to use Vicious Deadly. I don't have a big Alejandro like that. Maybe you guys do, so you won't have to spec more into Stam. But let's get into the build video. All right, so of course, like I said, this is the 5-piece. I already brought you guys multiple hybrids. If you guys want to see the Showstopper hybrids, the LMG hybrids with Lone Star and Banshee, they are on my channel. Just go down. It's not that far down. You will see the hybrids. But right now I'm just bringing you guys the 5-piece classified. So of course, like I said, this is the big Alejandro build. Now this title is named, I brought the Division 2 to the Division 1 early, and you will see in the gameplay why I actually said that. Well, by the gun you can tell. So the gun says every bullet, like the talent, every bullet fired at an enemy from cover increases weapon damage by 0.5% up until 50%. The bonus lasts for 10 seconds. Getting a kill with this weapon while in cover resets the duration. The bonus damage is canceled by reloading, swapping weapons, or exiting combat. So you will see why I said I brought the Division 2 into Division 1. This gun is a cover-based shooter gun, and this is exactly how the Division 2 is going to be like. All right, so like I said, I got the big Alejandro. I have Deadly, Unforgiven, cover shooter, and then I have all my mods right here. And then I'm using the house just for protection. I could have used a shotgun, but I used the house. Is that responsive, deadly card counter. There's all the mods for that. Then the chest piece, of course, a Bear's chest piece roll for firearms, has health on it, exotic damage, resilience, and that has 2 stamina mods for health. The Lone Star mask roll for firearms has crit chance on it. You can get a max up to 4% crit chance. I'm at 3.50. And then that has a stamina mod with health. The knee pads roll for firearms has critical hit damage on it. Disrupt, bleed resistant, disorient. I would want you to have that combination of disrupt and bleed resistance, because people do use disrupts all the times, the EMP, and you will get put on bleed from grenades and pred. So have some type of bleed resistance and exotic damage resilience. And that has a firearms mod with a post critical hit chance mod. Also, the backpack roll for Stam has 8% critical hit damage, also bleed resistance on that as well. And then that has a firearms mod with health and 2 post critical hit chance mods. The gloves roll for firearms, critical hit chance, LMG damage, and critical hit damage. And then the holster roll for all 3 has crit hit chance on it, but a post critical hit chance mod on it as well. The only thing I would want to change about this, like I was saying, is I would want to run Vicious Deadly just for the crit chance. But in the gameplay, I got a few kills stolen. It's all good. The aim is a little cringy because this RPM on this big Alejandro is almost too much for me. It shoot too fast, so you have to like have some type of stability or something with these LMGs. But it's actually, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. The abilities that I'm using is booster shot, which give you that 15% damage boost, gun damage boost, and then the conceal. Of course, I will always run concealed at 16% on crit chance, 8% on crit damage. You will want to run conceal if you're running a pulse. how the game is made. If you use any post other than a concealed and someone on the opposite team is using the concealed post will wash away the other post. No matter what post it is, it will wash it away, and then the other team will be concealed with the post being active, and your post won't work. The only time that something gets canceled out is if it's two concealed posts. Just be mindful of that for the new people who's going to watch this video, for the people who don't understand how the posts work. To be able to cancel each other out, you need two concealed posts. If you're using two recons or two damaged ones, they're not going to cancel out each other. You're just going to be post. But for you to have that advantage over the other team, I suggest that you guys run concealed, all right? A lot of people do not run concealed, and this is the reason why people that you see in the DZ and my footage get farmed. They get shredded within a blink of an eye. They think that we're cheating, and we're running the Tactician Pulse, which my Tactician Pulse build is crazy. We're running a conceal, and they're running box and booster, which I don't understand why people run box and booster, but that's none of my business. All right, so the talents that I'm running is adrenaline. Let me take shrapnel off. So in that gameplay, I had shrapnel on. So let's go critical save, combat medic, and on the move. All right, this was my pred loadout, and I switched around the pieces. So in that footage that you guys are going to see, I didn't have critical save, but it's all good. All right, and then let's see the crit chance. This should be with my SMG, 49.50%, 114. Add to 16%. You well over 60-some% with the with the post with that. But then let's get into the big Alejandro, and that has 19.50 and 114. So basically 20%, add to 16 with the pulse, like 36%. This is why you will want vicious or fierce or something. You want as much crit chance as possible with these builds. White numbers really don't mean nothing when it comes to these guns unless you're running real high firearms, like 9,000, 9,500, 10,000 firearms. But to be able to melt people, you do need the crit chance with the crit damage, all right? Other than that, I hope you guys do enjoy the build gameplay. Is coming up. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment down in the comment section. Also, leave a thumbs up, and I'm out.